Libra, welcome to your reading. Today we're just going to go ahead and take a look at the person that's on your mind. Whoever you are currently thinking about, whoever you came to this reading inquiring about, we're going to go ahead and get some information. Go ahead and like and comment on this video if it resonates with you. Also go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And let's get into it. Libra's person. Whoever's on Libra's mind right now, what does Libra need to know? Okay, so someone wants to make an offer towards you. Possibly an earth sign. We have the Page of Pentacles here. I'm getting for some of you, though, for some of you, just a select few of you, this offer may not be good enough. Maybe you're dealing with someone who you think you should give a chance to, but you're not really feeling it for whatever reason. Or maybe the offer is a little bit too little, you know, Libra. I've been there where it's like, do I give this person a shot? Do I not? It looks like you don't really want to give this person a shot for whatever reason. Yeah, you are undecided, as Libras usually are, right? I'm a Libra myself, so I can say that. It looks like you are balancing whether you want to take someone up on this offer because there has been heartbreak here. I'm going to clarify whether this is a past person either coming back with too little, too late, or if you're just kind of nursing a broken heart and maybe someone's kind of pursuing you and you're not quite sure if that's the route that you want to take. Is this a past person? Ace of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I don't think that you really see yourself end game with this person for whatever reason. And like I always say in my readings, you guys, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but for whoever it is, it's definitely looking like you don't know what to do. You know, you don't want to drop this person. I feel like you do see this person's worth. However, they're giving you player energy. Either that or some of you dealt with a player in the past. You know, someone who was immature, kind of in and out. And maybe that's what's making you indecisive with the Two of Pentacles here now. Your person could be a life path 2 or born on a 2-day. 2 is typically in numerology, it's feminine energy. Strongly getting 2 could potentially be 3 life path as well or born on a 3-day. 3 energy is all about comedian, also criminal, right? I'm not saying your person's a criminal, but in numerology, 3 tends to go against the grain, right? 4 is the number of law and order. Well, 3 goes against that. So 3 and 4 are actually enemy numbers. You know, you have enemy signs, you have all of those things in astrology. Yeah, strongly getting either a 2 or 3 life path. Could be potentially a 3 life path born on a 2-day or a reversal. Strongly getting that for somebody. But it's like you don't want to let this option go, but you're in a deep sense of sadness here. I'm sensing that you were dealing with somebody who was a player before and you're waiting for them to come back. I feel like for some of you out there, you feel like if this person would come back, everything would be better and you wouldn't be even considering this new offer that's coming in. And Libra, what I always say in my readings is if it's not right, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no, right? You don't want to even get someone else's hopes up, especially if you know this. It looks like a new person trying to work their way in. However, you're dealing with heartbreak, so you don't see anything with this new person really. You know, don't get with someone. Don't even consider it. I mean, do what you want, right? But the advice here from me is if you're kind of weighing whether you should or shouldn't, it usually means that your heart's just not really in it. You know, and something I like to do actually is flip a coin when I can't decide. And what I'm hoping for, what I hope the outcome is, and I try not to actively think about it, but I'll just go grab a coin sometimes if I can't decide, flip it, and usually I know what I want before the coin even lands, right? It's this situation, that energy is very much here. You're not sure if you should give the new person a chance or not because someone broke your heart here in the past. Someone was very in and out with their energy. I do feel like you're waiting for that person to come back. Yeah, you're waiting. You're waiting for possible twin flame reconciliation, if you believe in that. A lot of wand energy here. You could be dealing with a potential fire sign. So let's clarify here just a little bit. What is Libra heartbroken about here? What is Libra heartbroken about? Yeah, something really, really deep. something that you had that was very, very deep with somebody here, that it felt like twin flame-ish, soulmate-ish, right? Something that ran very, very, very deep, broke your heart here. And now someone new's coming in with an offer, but it's like you're indecisive about it. You're not sure if you want it, but because what you had with the past person was so significant. And Libra, my advice there is always make sure you take the time to heal before entering into something new. Yeah, the Tower reverse, because the last thing that you want, Two of Wands reverse again, the last thing you want is to take action towards something and start something new when your heart's just not in it, right? Because then we start hurting other people unknowingly. And I know that's not what you want to do. The Tower reverse here, I feel like you're trying to avoid any type of heartbreak, because this past person really put you through the ringer. That's what I'm getting. This past person really put you through it. What does this new person want? What is this new person's intentions? What is this new person's intentions? Wow, the Emperor. Okay, so Libra, I'm getting a strong sense that for some of you, the new person, because what popped out was the High Priestess, this new person, actually, what they may be offering may not seem like quite enough, or it may not seem like it's what you want, right? That's why you're indecisive. You're stuck on the past here, which is totally normal, by the way. When situations end, especially really serious situations from our past, it can be really hard to open up to somebody new. And I don't feel like you want any sort of hectic drama, none of that. But this new person, they're not showing you this. They like you very much, first of all, with the Temperance reversed here. Their energy is very unbalanced just because of how much they like you. Getting that for some of you, but this is the Emperor. So could be dealing with an Aries, but this Emperor here with the High Priestess card, this person is watching you. This new person is totally captivated by you, is how I can put it. And it's like this new person just sort of knows that they want you. They just know. And you're being indecisive, right? You're kind of, should I, shouldn't I don't know. You're sort of waiting on the past to come back. We're going to clarify that in just a moment. But as far as this new person goes, they're not telling you everything that they feel. I feel like in fear of the fact that they don't want to scare you away. But this new person has it together. This past person may have not have. We're going to take a look in just a second. But this new person has it together. They're not even telling you how much they actually think that you guys belong with each other. I do feel like this is somebody who would take great care of you. Financially, spiritually, physically, all of it. They would take really great care of you. In fact, they can't wait to take great care of you if you'll let them. But now let's see what's going on with Libra's past person. Is Libra's past person going to come back like Libra is waiting for, right? Is Libra's past person going to make a return? Let's find out. And we are in Mercury retrograde right now. You may have already heard from the past person, and maybe that's why you're weighing your options right now, right? It's different for everybody. I'm already seeing the full reverse. If the past person does come back, make sure they don't come in with any foolish energy, right? Make sure that they come back correct, because what ended the cycle the first time, Four of Wands reverse, what ended this cycle the first time is bound to repeat itself, especially if this is a soulmate or twin flame connection that you both feel very strongly about, right? Sometimes when we don't have that person, we tend to idealize the situation when maybe we shouldn't. And that's where I'm getting the sense of you're not really accepting other offers right now. You're waiting for this past person to come back. But in order for the past person to come back, things have to change, things have to be different. And sometimes when we do let that past energy go and we move on to something new or somebody who will really treat us right, that's when the past tends to creep back up. But I'm strongly getting with the sort of paradoxical message here of the Four of Wands and then the Four of Wands reverse. Yes, this is a significant soulmate, if not your twin flame from the past. And I know that pull can be so, so strong. But what I'm hearing, what I'm sensing right now is try not to let the ideology of the past, right? Try not to let the idealism of the past get in the way of something that could potentially be great in the future. Because that's what we do as humans. We idealize the past and we forget about all the hardships that have happened. Is this past person going to re-enter Libra's life? Page of Pentacles reversed. Libra, the cards are saying no. The cards are saying no, and if they do, this past person's actually going to give you an offer that's not going to be good enough. Whereas this new person up here, it may seem like what they're offering is very little or not enough, but they're actually the emperor. They're actually the emperor. They're going to take good care of you. They're not even saying everything that they feel. And that could be part of your indecisiveness, right? You don't want to be hurt again. So maybe you're kind of like, well, should I give this a chance? Should I not? Cards are saying 1,000 times over, yes, give it a shot. Obviously, everyone's situations are different. But the cards are definitely saying this past person, it didn't work out for a reason. I feel like this past person was what I call a bump contract, a soul contract that comes into your life to set you on course to a new path. Those are called bump contracts, right? We all have soul contracts before we reincarnate here on Earth. And this past person was very much a soulmate, possibly a twin flame, right? Twin flame connections are mainly to set us on a path of healing, on a path, on our destined life path, right? So, but this past person, what I'm seeing is they're not going to come in with any new energy. It's not going to be enough again. It's going to disappoint you. It's not going to feel romantic again. I'm strongly getting the sense for you and this past person, for some reason, the romance wasn't quite as apt as it could have been. How does this past person feel about Libra? Ace of Wands. Very, very, very attracted to you, but little to no emotion. This past person could be somebody who it's very, very difficult for them to show emotion for whatever reason, right? We all have our traumas. We all have our things in life, but this past person had a really hard time opening up emotionally. And I feel like that really bothered you quite a bit. But however, this past person was very, very much, I don't know what's going on with my camera here. Okay. Hold on, guys. I think that's better. This past person's extremely attracted to you. I cannot say that enough. And that could have been what bonded you two together, right? Is the physical connection. But when it comes to emotions, this person's just not feeling it. Yeah, this person caused a massive tower moment in your life. Massive tower moment. Made you feel extremely uncomfortable because they were potentially very in and out, very immature. Couldn't handle a real functional relationship, unlike this new person who is the emperor. This past person caused a major tower moment in your life. I feel like once you actually realize this past person was kind of after either only one thing, or you realize they were emotionally unavailable, but very available for the physical side of things, right? It made you feel kind of unsafe, caused a massive tower moment in your life. I feel like you were completely in love with this past person, and then when you found out their intentions were less than honorable, and you found out what they were doing, right? The Knight of Wands is very player energy. It's very in and out, very immature, very on to the next, like, okay, let's hook up, okay, on to the next. And I'm not saying that's what your past person did. I'm just saying that's what's coming out in the cards, that's what's coming out in the energy. And I never want to lie to my listeners, right? I always want to give you truth, because the whole goal of this channel is to help people. I know how these love situations can hurt. I also know how they can heal. I also know how a new person coming in, the timing may not be right. Maybe you need to heal a little bit more before you can see this new person's worth. But this new person does want to give you so much beauty in all ways, in all areas of your life. This past person, quite frankly, they didn't know how. They didn't know how to give financially. They didn't know how to give emotionally. They only knew how to give sexually or physically. And it caused a massive tower moment in your life, because I feel like you really cared for this person. But then they came in with all of this player energy, in and out, potential third parties, justice reverse. There's you, Libra, justice reverse. You felt so unjustified in this past situation, and it's probably why it's still on your mind. But if you can take the time and heal and really try to notice what's new coming in, try to think positively about what's new coming in, and if you're not ready, you're not ready, And maybe this, maybe you know this with the Tower reversed here, this new person's not going to be someone who's going to bring a bunch of drama into your life. They're not going to bring all of that into your life. So either you need to heal from this past situation so you can fully accept the new situation, or if you're just not feeling the new situation, that's not your person. And that's okay. But this past person definitely is not your person, because the person that the universe has picked out for you, your person, the universe is not stupid. They're not going to make this so difficult. You know, they're not going to make finances difficult where this person doesn't know how to give. They're not going to make, I lost the card, but the Ace of Cups reverse. They're not going to give to this emotionally, and that hurts you, you know, but they do want to give physically, but then that just causes a Tower moment because you realize that this person's a player. And it's just a whirlwind of hurt for you. So if you're not ready to move on to somebody new, make sure you go ahead and take that time, heal your soul. Literally, I think anytime I've went on a healing journey, it's never been for less than a year. And I know that that might sound completely defeating, but you'll notice week by week, month by month, all of a sudden you start to kind of forget about them. Not in a bad way, in a good way. And all of a sudden 6 months has gone by and you're starting to realize, wow, that was so unfulfilling. You know, that person only wanted me physically, and that was such an unfulfilling connection, yet I waited for it. You know, and in order for the healing process to begin, Libra, I hate to give this advice, and if you're not prepared to do this, if you don't want to do this, by all means don't. It's just a little nugget of advice. Anytime I've ever gotten over someone fully, the very first step was going no contact. And I know that that is so hard, but this past person needs to see what they've done, right? If you stay in contact with them, it just validates sort of what they do, and they still get to have you in their life. They don't really learn any lessons. I'm sensing that you're kind of a lesson for this past person and that they need to learn, but they can't learn the lesson if you're still hanging around, right? No contact is always one of the best ways to get over somebody. And then we kind of start to open up to, ooh, I do want someone who's going to give financially. I do want someone who's going to give emotionally as well as physically, right? We want all of those areas because the person the universe has picked out for you, the universe is not stupid, right? God is not stupid. No matter what, you will find your person eventually, but you have to be willing to let go of the past in order to usher in the new. That is what I have for you, Libra. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.